Hey everybody, welcome back to another farm vlog. You know, of course we're going like from winter right to summer. We finally got some sunshine this weekend. Happy Easter, just to say the least as well. But this weekend's finally been like sunny and like pretty warm during the day. This coming week we are looking at like 60s and even up to 80s a couple days. And like temperatures in the 50s at night. And yeah, obviously it's probably not going to stay. I know it's not going to stay, but we're like, we just started plowing this past week. We're just getting land prepped to go to get plants in the ground, which is good because I'm glad the weather's switching around. We're getting that warmer weather coming in, and you know, I think spring's here, which is good. You know, the greenhouse is actually kind of behind, which I don't love, but it's been so cloudy. It's just been so like cloudy. Not a fan. So I'm hoping we get some nice sunshine and some warmth this week to really just help push things, because they haven't been moving that far, which kind of stinks. But it's weird when you go like 3 days and you don't water the greenhouse at all. That's like kind of where we've been at. Anyways, we're not going to worry about it. Saving a little time to do other projects, like work on this stuff. But yeah, anyways, I wanted to give a quick high tunnel number 3 update. So if you look behind me, we have installed our roll-up door systems, both of them. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I'm really happy how it came out. The work that went into it really wasn't that bad. You do need a couple people to make it happen, but let me just explain this quick. So we got it's 24 feet wide, actually, pretty dang close, 23 feet wide door, and it's going to be about 11 feet tall when this is rolled up all the way. We're not quite rolled up all the way right here, but we got to put some stabilizers in here. And once that's ready, we can roll it up and down. But for now, we're not doing anything inside growth-wise yet, so we've just been leaving it open. But what is this? So we've got a piece of woven polyplastic for the actual roll-up. And you'll see 3 different points here. So you got right here, and you got right here. So the top is just the piece wiggle wired to the top. So the piece of plastic is just held there and wiggle wired. Your center one, this is your most important piece right here. This is where this is actually going to roll up and down. And your bottom one is another piece of pipe wiggle wired. But let's back up a little bit. So how this works is just like your regular roll-up side or roll-up crank door on your sidewall, your end wall, you name it. The only couple of unique things about this is, one, it's massive. Like, the whole dang thing's open. I freaking love it. The tractor's right in and out. It's great. 2, this plastic is rolling up from the middle. So like your traditional roll-up sides where they roll up from your bottom, you know, up like we see over here. You know, like we have over here, we got a pipe on the bottom and we're rolling it up. This, we're actually rolling up the piece in the middle. I'm really bad at this pointing thing. There we go. And so how that works is the pipe actually gets centered in the middle of this door. And that's where the tricky part comes in, is that we have to center this pipe, which is like 24 feet long. And we've got to level it and make sure it's perfectly level all the way across in the center. So it's measuring down from the top to get that center point, making sure you have a really non-windy day so you can secure and hold and measure so your poly's not blowing everywhere. That was kind of a challenge. And again, it's getting this set perfect so you can clamp it, get the pipe there so it doesn't roll up crooked. Who wants a crooked door when it rolls up? It just, 1, doesn't look bad. 2, it's not going to work. It's going to kind of abrase itself over time and deteriorate. So Each side took us like 2 or 3 times to really get straight. It was the first time we were doing it. But I'm really happy. Like, let's step back a little bit. You know, if we look at this now, and that's rolled up almost all the way, it's pretty dang perfect, you know. And I'm really happy because it was like our second time doing this side, and it worked. I love when something works. I get really not scared, but I get worried when we do new things and we're not sure how it's going to come out. But the benefits of this is, 1, we've got a lot of airflow. 2, we can get tractors through here. 3, it's just an easy system to work and move. And it's easily changeable if we need to change. Hopefully this plastic lasts like 10 years or so or more. But that's our goal here. And it's pretty relatively inexpensive. That's the nice part. We've got, let's see, we've got 3 24-foot galvanized pipes here pretty much. We've got a roll-up crank, and we got the woven polyplastic. That's it. That's what that entails. Like, boom, said and done. So, yeah, the only one thing I'm really trying to figure out here, which is going to be a little bit of a challenge, is that our roll-up crank ends up being all the way up there when this is rolled up all the way. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to end up having to get some, like, crappy ladders. Some 8-foot ladders like that I just don't care about, or that are like super cheap, and honestly just throw one on either end, because we're going to have another tunnel here and hopefully another one in the next year or 2 as well. So hopefully 3 here in the next, I'm going to say 5-year time frame. And so that's the one downfall I see here. You can't reach it by the ground. So it's going to be something we're going to figure out. Anyways, one more update we have with this tunnel before I got to jump to dinner. We have subsoiled the ever-living crap out of this after going through with the excavator, leveling all the land. We've really created a good compaction layer here, which we wanted to get rid of. So I spent like a good 2 to 3 hours slow moving with our Massey no cab tractor, single row subsoiler, and I did a million passes through here just to break up that layer of compaction. And honestly, this was a lot less compacted than our first tunnels over there. I think for a couple reasons. We didn't have a lot of as much turning and rotating. We had a lot more just back and forth of leveling. This was a lot more level to start with, so that was nice. So there wasn't as much we didn't create as much compaction as we did with the others, but there was still a good amount to break up. So yeah, we're like this close to like needing to be planting in here actually. So my goal for the next day or 2 is to get this pretty much ready, close to prep to getting ready to plant. So what we're going to do next is bring in a box blade on the tractor, and we're going to we got some excess soil on either end that we used for filling in the edges and whatnot. And we're going to get the box blade in here. We're going to pull in and fill in any low spots in here, make sure the thing looks pretty level, flatten out the areas for the most part. And yeah, we're going to get it ready for planting. We're going to mark out rows and work on getting water out here. That's going to be real crucial because we're still working on wells that aren't fully plumbed and whatnot, but we've got the water access, which is great. But yeah, we're going to have peppers in here in like a week and a half. So we're getting down there, but I'm not worried. We're on time for the most part. I'm one of those people, once it gets warm, like once it gets above 65 degrees, like it just switches in my head. It's like it's go time. So like today right now, like I don't want to be inside. I'd stay outside till 9 o'clock if I could. So that's kind of where we're at. It's gonna get real busy real quick. Like direct seeding, transplanting, greenhouse seeding, high tunnel work, and everything else in between, like starts like yesterday. So we are here. It's busy. I'm excited. Farm stand has opened. That's doing great already. We got a good crew ready to go, lined up. We're just going to pray it rains a little bit more this year. Just a little bit more. Not too much. Not too little. Just a little bit more. Anyways, that's life updates on the farm. Lots of new stuff going on this week. We will keep you updated, keep you posted. Stay tuned. We'll talk to you soon.